All right, there we go. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you're watching this. And if you're watching it live, thank you so much. If you're watching it later on, thank you as always. But I want to say hello to the people that are here. But before I do, I always want to make sure I remind people that I am still selling my comic book mystery boxes. I'm selling some of my graded and ungraded comics. I have the link in the live chat if you want to click on it or share it. I also have it in the description. And I also have it when I pin the comment to the first comment when this uploads. So if anybody could share it, I always appreciate that. And don't forget to sign up for the cashback program if you want to save a little extra money and get some cash back for buying your comic books, especially on eBay. But you can use it for other things. The link is in the description as well. And if you spend $25 or more in the first 90 days, you get a $10 bonus cash back, and I get a one-time little fee for referrals. So Greg, you are here. Steve, you are here. You guys are actually here early, probably about an hour ago. So hopefully you're here now. But Jerry P, Jerome, welcome. Let me put on the video camera so you can see what I have for you. Wild Child says hello. Good evening. Good to see you. And as you can see, the boxes are starting to pile up. We have a whole nother room filled with stuff that we've boxed up. We are moving on the 14th. Getting closer, and I cannot wait. A little nervous, and it's good and bad because of the fact that I've lived in New York all of my life. I've lived in this home for 21 years. So it's a little... I guess it hasn't set in yet, because obviously we're not there yet, but it's getting closer. So, you guys are here for the comics, so here is the wonderful, typical eBay envelope that people package and deliver out. It's got some bends here, but it doesn't look like overall the comic has been damaged, but we'll see. But this is the typical stuff you'll see on eBay, the microscopically thin protection that they use. And I always recommend to people, make sure you contact the seller, tell them how you'd like it to be sent. Tell them that, excuse me, that you want extra cardboard and stuff, and sometimes they just won't listen. But sometimes they do. So this isn't a major key issue, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But it's still one that I highly recommend that you get. Alright, so there's no cardboard, no nothing. So that's eBay for you. But it looks like the comic is intact. Well, at least they were nice enough to put a backing board on it. But this is definitely a comic that you should be getting. It's relatively affordable. It is not going to be in the dollar bin. And if it is, please snag it. But this is one that people may overlook. It's something I've talked about before. This is my second copy. And I absolutely promise you that this book will go up in value. So this is a book that you want to get. So also, remember, I'm going to post the link one more time for the people just getting in, because I have my comics that I'm selling and my mystery boxes. So even if you can't get them, if you share the link, it really helps. Hit the thumbs up if you appreciate these kind of videos. Yamaha Joe says, Chris, finally happy to be catching a live stream. These videos are always great. Thank you. Jester says, New York will miss you. I guess that depends on who you speak to, but I appreciate that you think that way. Devilanche, happy new comic book day. Yeah, I didn't get any of the new books, but I got an old book. And one of the things I like about so many people getting newer books, which I don't get very often, it allows me to get books like this. So you guys are here to have this comic revealed, so let me show you that. And this is a book you definitely want to pick up. This is Fantastic Four. This is annual number 2. Now, this has some significance. This has the origin of Doctor Doom. Now, we know that this is now a Marvel property, and you know Doctor Doom is not going to be a one-and-done character. This is going to be on the Thanos level, if not more. This is a book that is still affordable, especially compared to the first appearance, which is Fantastic Four issue number 5. This is something that many people are going to pass up on. They may be thinking elsewhere, and it's a book that you can get relatively cheap. Now, with shipping and handling, I paid a total of $39.30 for this book. Now, you guys know me. I always end up getting deals because if there's not a deal, I pass up on it. So when people ask me, how you get all these deals, it's not like every single time I see something, it's like, oh my God, that's a deal. I'll grab it right now. I'll pass up on ones that aren't deals, which means you have to know what the prices are. You have to know what the going rates are. You have to know what events may or may not be coming, because this is something that is going to increase in value because Doctor Doom isn't in the MCU yet. What do you think's going to happen to key Doctor Doom books when he ends up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Do you think it's going to stay the same? Do you think it's going to go down? Or do you think it's going to go up? So many people buy the flavor of the months. Many of the people buy the books that are already at their peak. When they're at their peak, the best they're going to do is plateau. The worst they can do is plummet to the ground. And we've seen that over and over again, and I want you to think differently. So books like X-Men, Fantastic Four, Wolverine, Silver Surfer, even to a lesser extent Submariner, because there's no guarantee with that character. These characters are on the rise. Those are the books you want to get. So this, like I said, this is probably, it's a square bound. So if you can actually read the lettering on here, that's a good sign. If you could read it from here, that means it's been flattened, and that's definitely a lower grade book. I would say this is probably a 4.0 to a 4.5. So it's got a little minor color break right by where it says Doom. Might be hard to see. For a square bound, looks pretty darn good because this has 72 pages, and this was a whopping 25 cents back in the days. So let me see. Aaron says, hey, Chris, hope Luna's doing well. Had some ignorant gash mail. Let's see. Spidey book. She was selling her ex's stuff. Interesting. But Luna's not doing that great. She still has her pancreas problems, and she's been a little lethargic. So we're taking her to the vet again, and see what's happening. We did a blood check on her the other day. Said it looks pretty decent, especially since for a while she wasn't eating. So we've been trying some home remedies and stuff, and it seems to be helping, but she's still a little lethargic. So we're going to see what we can do. So she's been through a lot. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just say it's easy to just give up and just say, put her to sleep. But, we want to do the best that we can for her. We want her to be a part of this move. And as long as she keeps trying to recover, we're going to give her that opportunity. So some people may not understand that. Some people may never do it. I can only go based on what I want to do and my wife wants to do. So thank you for that, and anybody that ever asked about that. Ray the Silencer Man is here. Jester's here. Mr. Comics is here, one of our moderators and one of our Ultra Power viewers. So this is the book. I spent $39.30. You're probably going to spend about the $50 to $75 range for lower grade. Obviously, you're talking 8s and 9s. You're talking in the hundreds, if not thousands. So get what you can afford, because like I always say, low grade is better than no grade. But this is definitely a key book to get. It's very inexpensive at this point. That will change once Doctor Doom is in the MCU. So get that book while you can. So again, that's Fantastic Four Annual number 2, Origin of Doctor Doom. So luckily, despite the wonderful packaging with no cardboard whatsoever, the comic seems to be okay. There is some wrinkling along here. So I don't know if that was because of the wrinkling here. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, see that? I don't know if it came from that or that was there already. Luckily, there's no tears or anything, so I'm not really going to worry too much. But overall, it looks pretty darn good. Dry cleaning and pressing could help this a little bit. Could bring it to maybe a 5.0, but still a 4.0 to a 4.5 I'm happy with, because this book is going to only go up from here. So that's the book. It seems to have arrived unscathed. Let me do today's surprise subscriber shout-out. If you want one, you don't have to hit subscribe, but we hope you will. And hit the thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. And today's surprise subscriber shout-out is going to go to Russ Gore. Russ Gore, you are today's surprise subscriber shout-out. Thank you so much. I always appreciate everybody. I know my videos are a little infrequent these days, and sorry about the lighting of the other video. We are moving, so we've been packaging up a lot of stuff, so we already boxed up stuff like my lighting stuff, so I didn't realize how dark it was going to be, so I apologize. I'll try and keep that from happening again. But once we get situated and moved and get cable and everything installed, we'll definitely get back on track to a normal as you can get. So it says, Tiger, Talise22 says, I'm a new viewer. Welcome. Love your video and knowledge. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And welcome to my channel. Hopefully we'll hear comments from you more often. Don't forget, I also, like I said, I have the link to the mystery boxes that I'm selling. I have a bunch of people that have made videos of unboxings of those, so check those out. If you're one of the people that either bought or will buy one of my mystery boxes or comic books, if you do an unboxing, post the link to the video so other people can subscribe. And if you're ordering a mystery box or a graded or ungraded comic that I'm selling, and you let me know when you purchase it that you're going to do a video, I'll throw in an extra comic for free as a thank you. So Russ says, love your videos. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. That makes my day to know that. Jester says it well. Hit the like button. And if you can, it helps my channel, and I need all the help I can get, especially with my videos being a little sporadic and not of the greatest quality as we're used to. So that's it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys taking a moment out of your day to listen to me rant and talk and show my comics. Batman's cousin says, good luck on the move. Thank you. Hope you, Luna, Mad family, enjoy the new chapter of your lives. Well, we're not merely mad, maybe crazy mad, but thank you very much. And I am so looking forward to it because I definitely do see it as a new chapter. And I can't wait to tell you guys the situations. So, Richard, welcome. You came in at the end, but I'm still thankful that you're here. Who Dat? Always good to see him. He has a channel too. A bunch of people like Comic Addiction. A bunch of you guys. Mr. Comics 89. They all have YouTube channels. Give them a click. Give them a little shout out. Maybe a subscribe. Because if they're going to be kind enough to be here, I want to be kind enough to help them. Maybe get an extra subscriber or two. So thanks very much for listening. I hope you all have a great day. And as Comic Addiction well says, it's not you, it is not I, it's we love comics, but he said he loves Chris. I'll take it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you when I can. Happy collecting.